All right, Corbin, now to another great book, perfect for this time of year. A Hard Water World is an in-depth look at the oddball world of ice fishing and why we do it. Oddball? It's not oddball. It's perfectly normal. We're happy to welcome author Greg Brining and photographer Lane Kennedy to the show to tell us more about it. Gentlemen, I said it yesterday. I need more than 4 minutes to talk ice fishing with you guys. Fantastic book. Perfect timing. Christmas coming up and just the time of the year. I guess I'd like to start with Lane. Is there a single identifying moment in your life that a light bulb went on and said, I've got to do a photo essay and then bring Greg on and do a book on ice fishing?
You know, I think there is, actually. Greg and I are both magazine writers, photographers, and I was on an assignment up near Baudette once. And coming back, cold, windy, blustery day, nobody up there. As I was driving down a country road, saw a lake. They have a small lake center up there.
Right.
One single ice house that had a light inside and smoke coming out of it, and it looked
secret spot.
So warm.
Secret spot.
In the sea of cold.
Yeah.
That was very appealing. And right off the bat, I knew that this is something that needs to be photographed.
You know, I got some questions sent over from your PR people, and there's some questions on here I just can't ask because I'm an avid ice fisherman. And one of the questions is, why do people ice fish? From your perspective, why do people ice fish?
Well, I think there are all kinds of reasons. I mean, for some of us, everything we like about fishing, or everything I like about fishing, has to do with open water, a canoe on a moving river, casting, all the things you don't do in ice fishing.
Right.
But then all of a sudden you get to this time of year, lake freezes over. What are you going to do?
All that delicious ice out there going to waste. You
you got all the fish underneath. They're going to waste. But then there are other people for whom this is absolutely the best kind of fishing.
Tell us about the journey of this book, because you didn't just stay in Minnesota. You went all over North America and to Russia and Greenland.
Well, it did, and a lot of the things that wound up in this book started out as other projects. We first went to Russia back in 1989 for a story for Sports Illustrated. I'd been there the year before, and I saw all these people sitting on the ice of the Moscow River, and they were staring down at the ice, and I thought, I know what those people are doing. They're ice fishing. And sure enough, so the next year we went ice fishing, got permission from the KGB.
Nice.
And went out and did our ice fishing.
It's kind of like getting permission from Phil Erickson up at Miramar. Now, here's some pictures from the book. These are just wonderful shots. Lane, you're the photographer.
That's Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire, and I actually found this ice house when I stopped at a local police station, because Lake Winnipesaukee is unlike Mille Lacs, which is just round. It has thousands of peninsulas, and so I asked them, where are the ice houses congregating? And they said, oh, you've got to go see this place called The Lodge. And so I went to this one particular bay and saw The Lodge and walked out on the ice. The light was on, as you saw it. I knocked on the door. There was a man who was sitting inside with his head down reading this very thick book. And I knocked on the door, started to walk in, introduced myself, and he puts his hands up like this, like stop. And he's finishing whatever he's reading. I thought, oh, geez, you know, ice fishing has religious connotations for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
And I thought, okay, I'm interrupting a moment here. And so I stopped, and he finished, and he took the book, and he threw it off into the corner, and it was a Cabela's catalog.
Your priorities, man.
And I knew I was in the right spot right there.
It was like the holy book.
And the rest of the nights, it must have been 20 people that came in over the course of that evening to stop in for a beverage and conversation, watch the Blues Brothers, because he had an antler chandelier, a fireplace, and a VCR going.
I just wired my fish house for electricity and DirecTV this summer, and I think I'm the last one on the lake. Now, what are we looking at here?
Good question. I don't know.
Just sneak that in there. Lane, this was the lake trout trip I told you about you were supposed to go with. This was the trip you missed that didn't make the book. Yes, it broke the rod.
Oh, my.
I had 6.
This could have been cover.
There it is. There's your cover. Gentlemen, great book. Wonderful.
Right.
Greg,
Thank you very much.
yeah, we've got to go. Like I said, all hour I could talk about this. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I don't know what took
Get out
so
there and
long
enjoy the
for
ice.
this to come out. Yes. Yeah, and I got some information to read. You can meet Greg and Lane at the St. Paul Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Show at the St. Paul River Center this weekend. They will also be on hand Sunday at the Borders in Woodbury at 2 p.m. Lane Kennedy and Greg Brining's A Hard Water World is available in bookstores everywhere. Great present for that guy on your list, right? Coming